good! Beer is good! Beer is good! Let's go drink some beer! 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 Beer!
Guys, how the hell did Salty Shellback get a video up on my channel? It's gotta be that secret Asian man shit. Actually, I was there, I was taking a shower. First of all, got an unboxing, and I'd like to thank Steve, who is the guy responsible for the beer tonight, Samuel Adams Whitewater IPA, Hopology. This one is a wheat ale. Sent along a little care package for me, and I really appreciate it. A box of 22 long rifle. Now this is something that I can't get around here, and I don't even get it. Along with that, he told me he was sending along some safety items for the range. He sent a condom and some earplugs. And then he also sent this really cool shotgun shell, which is actually a flashlight. So thank you, Steve. And before it gets drugged down even farther, a big thank you also to Alec357. He put together a care package. He handmade this Slimer Green. Sorry. Handmade that Slimer Green sling on Ms. Bomey's AR. Not to be mixed up with Spock. And he also sent along two gas masks, which Neil needed when he was here, along with the canisters. So me and Miss Bomey, we're all set for some real kinky shit now. He sent some brass and some 454 Casull rounds for Ms. Bomey. These are a little easier to control. And again, Alex keeps trying to push me into reloading, so he sent a set of 223 dies. But don't act yet. He wasn't done. Alex sent a couple of risers, a 5mm, which wasn't quite high enough, and a 10mm riser to stick this Vortex Strike Fire on. So I guess once again, Chuck at my hollow point was right. This thing was such a blast to shoot. This just put on here and screwed down, and that's not even really tight. I just kind of walked around a 6-inch steel target at like 35 yards and found out where it was. It was dead on, up and down, and a foot to the right. Moved it over a foot, and it was ting 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 ting. So Steve knows that I pretty much used up all the 22 ammo I had the other day, and put me back in the game. But I tell you, I know there's people out there that, for instance, and I'm being 100% honest when I say, if you bought this ATI stock and a Ruger 1022 just to make this, you are spending the same money as going out and buying the Smith & Wesson AR-15 or the AR-22 or the 1522. I don't have one. That dedicated Smith & Wesson 22 caliber. So ATI doesn't, you know, I'm sure they'd love it if you did that, but ATI is like, if you already have the 1022 and want to make it look frickin' badass, which we're not done because I'm going to put a brake on here, they got you hooked up. Because like usual, you know, some guy left a comment on the video for that. Well, you could just go buy the Smith & Wesson, and I understand that they have a hell of a deal going on right now. A guy that I work with, or should I say the guy that was on the job, my friend's project that I was working with today, he just picked up the Smith & Wesson AR-1522, and I think it was 500 rounds out the door, tax and everything was $527. That's a pretty good deal, and that's about what that would run you. You know, whatever you can get for a Ruger, and then $200 for that stock setup. But I have to tell you, I really like that. I like that a lot. It was a lot of fun. And thanks to Steve, I have some ammo for it. And thanks to Alex, it definitely was fun to shoot because it had optics on it. So let's get into the beer. Samuel Adams, 5.8%, I believe. Yes. Oh, sorry. I almost screwed up the whole brew review. See, Samuel Adams. And of course, if I didn't mention it with Alex's bottle opener. It's got a nice kind of amber color to it, which actually this is a little bit darker than what a normal wheat would be. Good carbonation. Of course, we're cheating because it's in the Big Sky Brewing Company flavor enhancing glass that Bulwark 1911 sent me. Cheers, guys. Definitely has definitely up front, it has that, at least for me anyway, that typical wheat beer presence to it. As of this moment in time, I haven't had a lot of wheat beers that I've really liked, and with the exception of course, it's all buried back there, my Bell's Oberon, and that just got released, so I need to get a fresh batch of that, maybe even one of the mini kegs. But I'd argue with you that was a wheat beer. That's how non-wheat beerish it is. But this, you get that wheat presence up front. And then instantly right behind that is a big old citrus gut punch, like one of those kind of gut punches. And then kind of a dry, bitter area, a little bit of bread. Don't particularly care for the smell. Not industrial, just it's not all sexy like some of them are, you know what I'm saying. Definitely a heavy kind of a citrus punch, like a dry bitter area that you get. A little bit of a sweetness and like bread right there at the finish, but it just kind of leaves you with that wheat taste and the citrus. Would I get it again? Probably not, but I asked Steve to send me some more. Probably not. 22 long rifle I'm okay with. Probably gonna save that for the shoot. I'd like to get those guys out there. Like I said, I gotta finish the Pro Series there, the Strike Force, or yeah, right now it's just pretending to have a red dot on it. Which Alex actually sent that one to Ms. Bomey. But then he got sort of outstaged when Jim sent the one with the Biohazard Slimer Green reticle in it. It is a sweet strap. That one that he made that went on Neil's gun. That was awesome. I thought about swiping it from my gun because that flat dark earth nylon weave in there. See, the citrus side of it, if it was just that, probably I'd probably think about the old E scale, shooting a little bit higher. But it's kind of too much. I mean, if you're one of those people that go, God, I really love wheat beers, love them. IPAs, yeah, I really dig IPAs. Now, if someone would make a really IPA citrusy wheat beer, I'd probably really be in for that. I recommend this for you. As far as for me, I don't know, you know, and honestly, I used to think Samuel Adams was the shit until I started actually diving deeper into the craft industry, and now they're better than, I won't mention any names. They're better than some more popular domestic beers, but this one, getting a little something else in the some kind of fruit. I don't know. Samuel Adams Whitewater. Oh. I don't know. Read the damn bottle. Wheat ale brewed with apricots and spices. Not so much. Not so much on the spices, and that apricot is obviously somewhat diluted. So as far as an E scale goes, I'd probably say this is like a 5. You know, maybe I've just gotten spoiled by the really big stuff, but I openly admit I'm not really much of a wheat beer fan. Like I said, I've pretty much only found Bell's Oberon as being one that I completely blown away that it's actually a wheat. Tomorrow, of course, if there is tomorrow, you never know. Will there be a tomorrow? There wasn't a yesterday, which I guess Salty Shellback, of course, he was, you know, a little late getting in there because technically there'll be 2 uploads today. But last night just wasn't gonna happen, guys. I'm sorry. The first we watched the Rangers beat the Flyers. Boo-hoo, Armory Channel. Loser! And then the Wild game, which was a really late start. I have to openly admit that I started out watching it on the TV, and then moved upstairs to my tablet, and I watched it in bed until I started to get sleepy. I got really sleepy. And then I woke up this morning, and of course I get notified and text messages of the score, and it was like, I was afraid to look. But yeah, Mikko Koivu put one in the net in overtime for the win. Now we're moving on and going to play the Blackhawks, and that'll be the end. So, let's just hypothetically say there was a tomorrow. What would we look at? Tomorrow's a Friday. I like to save, you know, the better stuff for Fridays. Oh, I got the KBS from Neil. We got a bottle of mystery stuff from New York Half-Ass Prepper. We've also, oh God, that would be good too. Okay, here's the deal. It is going to be something good, and I can't lie because New York Half-Ass Prepper actually sent me one of these that we could review together on Google Video Chat, which we did, and we came to the conclusion that it was freaking awesome. So I guess without kind of a spoiler alert, pretty much already guessing that I'm gonna give this a 10, but oh my God, Dogfish Head Worldwide Stout, and I want to say that this was more than 18% by volume. Might have been 21. I don't remember. It is a lot, and let's look at that tomorrow. So kind of a spoiler alert. I've had it. So that's tomorrow. Otherwise, again, a thank you. Probably by the time you see this, I've got the video going up for from now on. I just actually, not just because it's a really cool company that's got a bunch of stuff in the gun, but because that's a really cool company run by really cool people that are obviously, when someone calls and says, you know what, we'd be happy to get in the car and drive 10 hours up so that we can install some of our parts in your rifle and just hang out. And then now they're planning on just coming back, and be cool if they could, if John and Gary could be back here for the shoot. But I think from now on, I'm just going to refer to that as the Huber Concepts Mosin. And yeah, I can't live with the fact that that stock got all hacked up because of that other trigger in there. So I've already worked out a deal with someone watching actually this video. We'll probably do a little trade on a new ATI stock in exchange for that stock and this trigger. Maybe you can get it to run right. That's the sear adjust back there, in case you're wondering. You're gonna need to play around with that one. But I did not like, it was not accurate, and that trigger feels so much better. If you have anything that Huber Concepts makes a trigger for, I highly recommend it. Let's put it this way: his triggers are absolutely so awesome that I'd almost work it backwards. I'm actually thinking about getting a Remington 700 just so that I can get his Remington 700 trigger to put in it. So, and he does a lot of old stuff, you know, Mausers, but yeah, he's a, well, my video that's uploading as we, by the time you see this will already be uploaded, just doesn't do it any justice to what it was actually like to spend the whole day with him. Started off with breakfast, and like I said this in a video before, it's just really nice to you know, interact with like-minded thinkers, and he takes the whole trigger thing to a whole different dimension. The man is always thinking, and to him it's all about time. You know, from the time your finger starts to twitch until that bullet has left the gun, he wants to figure out how to make that as small of a window as possible. And the side effects are is it looks good and it feels good. So now that this has turned into trigger talk with Eric, sorry, I just, you know, get passionate about some of that stuff, and especially the way that's turned out. I know a few of you are on the take it or leave it on the break, but having an opportunity now to have shot that, and how much felt recoil has been knocked off on that thing, is just awesome. And you really tell. Me and Neil were each taking turns, 5 shots out of the hex, and then 5 shots out of that. And if you were here and I didn't tell you that they were both shooting 7.62 by 54R, you'd never think that that was the same gun as the stock Mosin. It's that big of a difference. Starting, of course, with the trigger. 1.25 pounds. Serious shit. So, again, thanks Steve, for the care package. We will definitely be keeping it safe next time we're at the range. And the ammo, that makes it that makes you go through a box of damn ammo pretty fast. It's a lot of fun. So, okay, guys, enjoy your Thursday. Be safe on your Friday, and see a video. We'll be taking a look at that Worldwide Stout. Hoo-yeah, hoo-ha. So, later, guys.